So welcome to day 107 of scaling my marketing agency to 10k a month. Big day today, as have been honestly a lot of the days recently. This week, so it's currently Friday at 3 p.m. So entering into the late afternoon now. I'm here with my laptop, kind of here, if you can see it, doing like little bits of work here and there, nothing too crazy. But essentially today was me moving my stuff out. So I've not moved out yet, but my stuff has, which means that I'm going to be very bored for the next couple of days. No, not really. So essentially, yeah, all of my stuff in terms of everything that I moved up here within my room is basically gone. I just have all my essentials. As I said, it's Friday today, so I have shifts on the Saturday, Sunday, and then on Monday I'll be going back. So yeah, this weekend I'm just going to be up here on my own, just chilling. Got a couple of days to waste, and then I shall be back in Southend, in Essex, where I'm from. My mum came up today. It was nice to see her. I haven't seen her in a few months it would be now, as I've been living up here, and it's honestly made me feel like really weird. There's a few themes I want to talk about, like in this video. I think one of it being like I can't really relax. Like after today, I actually feel like really tired because I launched like 4 client campaigns this week. There's a lot of like emotional and physical energy even been drained in the fact that I've had to, like I've been cleaning like a lot of yesterday and today for like my room and everything, make sure everything's good when I just kind of leave here for final, so that like everything's good with like the landlord and everything once the lease actually finishes at the end of July, and then I will be obviously going back to Essex in the next couple of days. But I think my brain is just a bit frazzled because I had obviously all that in terms of needing to move and do all of that, and then I also had all of the, I guess, emotional energy and drain around these client campaigns, loads of different group chats with different people talking in it, and just needing to essentially, like do work and sort things out to make sure that I have all the things in place to make sure that these client campaigns go well. With the main clients that I've launched with this week, results have been really good straight off the bat, really positive essentially. So what has been happening is for one of the clients, which is a central London clinic, they've got a ton of bookings in. We're really dialed in and doing really well with being aligned with that clinic, having all of the practitioners, the owners of everything in one group chat where we're running all the marketing there, and Fel, my booking assistant, essentially, she's like a virtual assistant that came on from the Philippines. She's doing actually really well. We had to give some advice to her, and we've essentially just all been working together as a team, and it's like been working really well, doing really nicely, and really happy about how the ads are performing, the lead cost, the quality of the leads, etc., etc. And so, yeah, just really happy about all of that essentially, and the fact that we're able to getting like a person a day booked in essentially on average, which is going to be a lot of consultations and hopefully a lot of revenue for that clinic, and we're just going to keep improving that, pushing it forward, and there's lots and lots of work that I can do to make sure that is maximised, and that for me personally I am able to bring on more sales to the business as well. There's so many different elements of it to think about. So it's stressful, but it's fun, right? I think the reason I'm being so reflective as well at the minute in terms of talking about like how much can I relax, and even thinking about stuff like how much should I be working, just even bigger questions just around the purpose of it all, where I see it in the next years, and stuff like that. And the reason I'm saying that is because I had lunch with my mum where we were obviously talking about all of these things amongst others, probably me talking realistically too much about myself and like my situation, because I don't really have any people to talk to. I think that's one of the biggest things. I was saying to her about the fact that ultimately, fundamentally, and this isn't the first time I've said it on the channel, but you can have whatever it is within the laws of physics that you want in life, but everything comes at a sacrifice, right? For me at the moment, I don't have a social life whatsoever. Like, apart from my girlfriend, who obviously we're very close, apart from that, I don't speak to anybody. What was funny about it is obviously I live in a house where this is a 7-bed house, and they're not all here at the minute because it's the holidays from university. But one person is, and this is a person that I've known since I was 11 years old, because that's the reason I'm here, because we were friends and were for quite a long time, and going into uni, we went to the same uni, so we were friends there. And I kind of pulled away for many different reasons, and there's a lot of annoyances between me and him in terms of just things that had happened that doesn't like serve anybody to go into. But I like to the point where I don't say like a word to them when I'm in this kitchen, and they don't say a word to me. Like nothing, not even like a "oh hi, you're right." There's not even a word uttered any like at this point when we're kind of in the kitchen. I'm cooking, they're coming in and out, or vice versa, where they're cooking, and just don't even pay attention to each other. So I think in terms of sacrifices I've taken, I'm working most hours of the day. I'm working most hours of the day. I obviously have been doing all these shifts at the part-time job as well. I am kind of on top of that, yeah, just doing a lot of stuff. Essentially, there's a lot of stuff going on, and I think that I was talking a lot about those kind of essentially sacrifices that I have made to get where I am now, and the ones that I will have to do in the future to get to where I want to be. Obviously, the highlight of things, I guess, financially, in terms of there's no other way of quantifying the progress and success of a business without talking about the revenue and profit, etc. But obviously, 3.7k last month, for me, that's quite big in terms of signing a couple of big contracts which made up the main proportion of that, and then a couple of smaller ones. It was a good feeling. It was nice to be doing that. So I was happy that happened. I was able to do that, and I mean, I think the bigger thing is that I don't have any doubt about the fact that I will able to take this like to the fucking moon, like essentially, because it just makes sense. Like I'm working really hard on it. I'm locked in on what I need to do because I know people that have done it and how they've done it and what are the important things to think about essentially. But it's just a case of when does that happen and at what cost. At the minute it is no short social life, working all the time, and obviously at the minute not getting much financial benefit from it because I've still not pulled out a cent. Essentially, I'm not a penny from the business because I'm just constantly reinvesting. Even that 3.7k that came through last month, I've just been upping my own ad spend and obviously hiring somebody, just always pushing the boundary between taking a step ahead, which a lot of people would say you're not exactly ready to take, but then because you've taken that step ahead, doing the things that are necessary to actually mean that that was a good decision. Don't know why my camera's messing up. So yeah, but that has been like invaluable for me, having the appointment setting person, and the more I'm able to dial in her process around how she does her shift, how she spends her time, because she only works 4 hours a day. So I have to make sure that in that time she's called all of the leads, she's sent messages, she's responding if and when clients are essentially in the group chats saying something. And so just really happy overall about everything, and just a lot of things happening at the minute. That's why this has just been a long ramble, because I'm always tired. I think like the last thing I wanted to talk about is just on this point that I was mentioning earlier about not being able to relax. I think there's a big thing where, because I work so much and it's like a really big thing, I'm hyper aware of the fact also just in general that I should be making time to relax, but find it very hard to, because all I want to do is just get this to the next level. And sometimes like I'm really not that I was sorry, I've just like lost myself in like fucking emails. But honestly, I'm gonna end this here because I'm clearly way too fucking tired and fucked to be even talking to a camera right now. I don't want to waste anyone's time that for some reason is still watching now. So that is today's video.